Hello, welcome in to the live stream. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Just going live. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Make sure you hit that like button on your way in. I see 4 people in here. Hello. My voice is so hoarse right now. Welcome in. Good evening. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Welcome to my live. Welcome to my live. Come on and show your faces. I see 3 people in here. Oh, hold on. Well, hello, Scully House of Thrillers. It's me, Watson. Yes, honey. How you guys doing? Welcome in. I got a serious topic. You know how I do it. I'm waiting till more people come in. I'm gonna jump over there to the other live too on my tablet. How you guys doing this evening? I think I need to get me some tea because my voice is um cracking or something. But I do have a serious topic. Oh, excuse me. So there's 4 people in here and I got 1 thumbs up. Come on now. Come on now. It's nice to see you too. What's up, Mr. Garcia? It's nice to see you too, Scully. It's nice to see you, Watson. I need to get me a I need some tea for this one. My voice is cracking, but I have a really a topic that I want to talk about, and I want to wait to give it a few more minutes. Hit a 1 in the chat if you can hear me. Put a 1 in the chat if you can hear me. Just type a 1 if you can hear me, because I can't hear me. Oh, okay, you can hear me. Okay. I'm coming with it, y'all. I just don't want to repeat myself. So everybody doing okay? I've been hanging in there, Garcia. I've been hanging in there, staying away from people, staying away from staying away from the crap. It's safer that way. 6 people in here. I wonder if I should get started on my. I got 2 likes and 6 people in here. Now y'all can do better than that. Now y'all can do better than that. There we go. All right, 6 likes. All right. I miss you too. I'm just waiting. I guess I should get started on my so what I want to talk about is being held back from your dreams and people coming in. Being held back. Hold on. People holding you back. There's two parts to this. And and someone inspired this topic. And I think a lot of people could relate to this. Whether it's a friend, a loved one, or somebody in your life or whatever. If you have a dream, a vision of something, something you want to do, see, a lot of times most people don't understand your dream. Hello there, Deidre Lewis. How you doing? See, I'm don't forget to hit the thumbs up. I'm glad I didn't go deep into my topic yet. Hey, famous. So I have a topic I want to talk about. I gotta get serious. Um, and excuse my voice for cracking. But when you have a dream or a vision or something you want to do, and you have someone in your life that's supposed to be a friend or a spouse or a relative or whatever it is, it's supposed to be close to you. Everybody's not going to understand your path. Everyone is not going to understand your vision. Hello, Gemini 75. You didn't miss anything. I'm just coming with a topic. Thank you for coming in. Don't forget to hit that thumbs up. So everybody's not going to understand your path. Okay? And it's not your path and your dream. It's not for everybody to understand. And sometimes you can't explain it. Okay? But you just need people to believe in you and be there for you when you fall. Okay? Um, but if you got somebody that's supposed to be in your corner and they're holding you back, they're keeping you stagnated from exploring your dreams, that's a problem. And this topic was inspired by someone that had talked to me about this issue. And I wanted to go live and talk about it. I didn't want to do a video because my voice is cracking and I don't really feel good. So I wanted to just do live. Have anybody ever been in that situation to where you wanted to do something or you had a dream or you just had something that you wanted to do and you had people that's supposed to be in your corner, that's supposed to believe in you and they hold you back? They try to hold you back from things you want to do. Hello, De Silva. I'm gonna invite anybody in here that wants to talk about it. You're welcome to join me. See, there's two things that I feel, two things I just, two of my pet peeves. One is stagnation. So I do not like stagnation. I do not like to be stagnated. The second thing is allowing someone to hold you back. And no, we shouldn't let them. This topic is not about me per se, although I have been in that situation before. But this topic was inspired by someone that I was that we were having a conversation, and it inspired me because I have been there before, and this particular person is going through that, and so I want to talk about it. Yeah, that's very disheartening because it's like that person is stagnating you, and it's not even, "Hey, how you doing?" Okay, unmute yourself. Hit your
Oh, there you
unmute.
go.
Your mute.
Hey,
How
can you
you
hear me?
doing?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm good. Let me turn my speaker up. The thing is, and they can, people can stagnate you. They can hold you back. I think my speaker. Oh, hold on, that's me. Let me turn my speaker up. Okay, go ahead. Did you have you were you in that situation before? De Silva? I can't hear you. That's right, Gemini. That's absolutely right. Can you guys hear me okay? Because I can't hear her. Say something, De Silva. I can't hear. So Gemini says it is hard to watch someone you care about being held back by someone that's supposed to love them. Yes. Sometimes you can be caught up in a relationship and that person has insecurities. That person has insecurities. And because of their insecurities, they hold you back. They stagnate you. Okay. I guess something, she has technical issues, so she went out. Okay, I just have to check the message she left. But for some reason you could not hear me. Yeah, you once you go out and come back in and try it again. Just go out like you did and then just come back. I put the link back in. Sometimes you have to go out and come back in. Yeah. There we go.
Okay, you can hear me now.
Yep, I can hear you. Sometimes you got to go out and come back in. So how you doing?
I'm doing good. How are you?
I'm hanging in there.
Yeah, I heard what you was
Were
talking
you in?
about. Yeah, I've been in
Mhm.
that situation. I think sometimes you outgrow people, and when you need to make changes in your life and you're outgrowing people, they want you to stay in the same place that you were in
Mhm.
because it makes them feel comfortable. And if if they're meant
Mhm.
to be in your life, they'll be there. If not, you have to let them go.
Yeah, because what happens is, like I was saying, they get insecure with their own self, and so they hold you back from growing because they're not growing, or they're afraid to grow, or they don't know a path in their life. They don't have a vision. They don't have a goal. They don't have a path that they need to be on. And so you can outgrow a person. You sure can.
Yeah, that has happened a lot. And I have a huge family, but a lot of my family members I'm not close to anymore, because as I started to do different things in my life, and especially advancing my career, it was a lot of negativity. A lot of the "you think you're better than" and things like that.
Mhm.
That kind of it would kind of make you feel guilty, or make you feel like I don't want to seem like I'm better than them. So maybe I should not do some of the things I'm doing, or even not even acknowledge or let them know the things you're doing, because you don't want to make them feel less than. So for me, I just had to learn, look, either I'm gonna do what I need to do for me, either you're there or you're not there. And a lot of
Mhm.
family members I just don't communicate with anymore because of that. And you got to do what you got to do for yourself.
Because it kind of makes you feel like you hold yourself back just to make them feel comfortable. You
Yeah.
cheat
Hmm.
yourself just to make them feel comfortable.
Yeah. That's right. And in the end, you'll be miserable. You'll be the one being miserable,
Mhm.
and they still won't be happy, because they know that you can do more. It's always going to be that thing where you have people that want to get ahead, and then you'll have people that are stagnant. And even if you
Mhm.
decide to stay, where you are, they'll still be looking at you funny, because they know that you have more potential to do more. So either way, it's not going to really matter. They're always going to kind of look at you with a side eye. So I would just say, do what you need
Mhm.
to do for yourself. And if they're going to be there, they're going to be there. If they're not, they're not. And if that's family or friends or whatever, some people are not meant to go with you on your journey. Some people are meant to be with you just for a season, and then after that,
Mhm.
even family members, people always feel like because you have family members or close people you've known for a long time, you have to stay close to those people or connected to those people. And that's not the case. You have to do what's best for you.
And what about when people are in situations to where they know this? Everything you're saying, they know, but they still don't know how to move out of it.
You mean
Still
to get
don't
out
know
of
how.
how to get out the
Uh-huh.
situation, or to just move ahead?
Uh-huh.
Um,
Uh-huh.
I think you just have to just do it. It can be difficult. It can even be scary for you. For me, it was scary for me making certain moves and leaving people behind. But I found
Mhm.
that once I did that, I had a lot more peace. I didn't have the drama, because normally those people who want you to stay in the same place, they have issues with with themselves anyway. So, you
Mhm.
know, I've said this thing as I've gotten older. The less people I had around me, the less drama I had around me. So you just have to make the move and do it. It's gonna be scary, be a
Yeah.
little uncomfortable, but growing is not comfortable. Doing something new that you're not used to is not comfortable. It can be scary for you, and I think that's the point in growing. Because if you
It can
think
be.
about when you were a child, think about before you became a teenager or became an adult, and then all of a sudden,
Mhm.
I remember when I hit 18, I was like, oh my God, what am I going to do with my life? What am I supposed to do now? Always scary to go to that next level. But that's what you have to do.
It
You have
is.
to step out of your
You,
comfort zone. Yeah.
right. We get scared of the unknown. We get scared of what's going to happen.
Yep.
We get scared of the unknown. You know what I'm saying? And
Mm-hmm.
and and we sometimes we cheat ourselves. We cheat
Yeah.
ourselves being fear. Basically, let's just say fear.
Yep.
Fear
It
will
is.
hold you back. Fear will keep you down. Fear will keep you stagnated.
It will.
Fear,
It will.
fear.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
It will. And
It definitely will.
a lot of times, even family members, you would think that they should be there to support you and guide you and be happy for you. And it'd be the people right there by your side that you wouldn't even believe that would do that would be the one that will be that way towards you.
Yeah, yeah. You think family's supposed to be there, but a lot of times that's not the case. You'll have strangers or people that you don't know that'll be rooting for you. More than the people that you think should be the people that's closest to you.
Hold on, let me greet Sonia. Hey, Sonia, welcome
Hi,
Hey,
in.
Sonia. How are you?
hey,
So,
I'm good.
so yeah, and it's so heartfelt because I had this conversation with someone that's going through it. And then it started making me think about some things. You know,
Mhm.
you come to a point in your life, you start reevaluating some stuff.
Yeah.
And I started thinking about, that actually happened to me. Maybe not the same way it is going on with her, but it has happened. It
Mhm.
has happened to me. And my thing was fear. I was afraid because I didn't know how things would turn out if I took this turn off this path and went another way. And now you got this regret. See, that's one thing I never want to ever have again is what if, that what if. What if I would have did
Mhm.
this? What if I would have did that? Because fear held me back.
Yeah. Yeah. I think as you get older,
And
that
it
could be
keeps
the worst thing. Looking back and, and,
uh-huh.
and hoping, looking back and thinking I should have taken the other step. I think that can be the worst thing for you.
Hmm. And it goes back to confidence. It goes back to having confidence in yourself, having belief in yourself, and having faith in God. Having
Yeah.
faith,
Yeah.
having faith. Or I don't know if you believe in God, but having faith in the universe, having faith in
Mhm.
yourself. You got to be careful
Yeah.
using God sometimes because everybody has different religions. So
Yeah. I think
it's
a
just
lot of people talk about faith, but when it's time to show and tell, they don't do it.
hello.
They don't step out.
Exactly.
Would you say, Sonia?
Exactly.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yeah, when your back is pushed up against the wall and you have to prove that you have that faith. People talk it and they say it, but they really don't have it.
Mhm.
They
That
truly
is so
don't
true.
have it.
Yeah, that is very
Mhm.
true. Well, tell the person that you know, if you've been in that situation yourself, you can kind of. I think sometimes when you can tell a person your journey, it helps them because I think oftentimes we feel alone when we're going. We're trying to go through a difficult situation or we're trying to figure something out. A lot of times you just feel alone, like nobody else has been through it or nobody's going through it. And then when you hear something that other people have experienced what you experienced or going through what you've been through, something similar, it gives the next person hope, that they know that they can do it too.
Yeah, that's true. Um, that is so true. And I know she's probably watching now. She doesn't mind me using her story because don't nobody know who it is. But I just
Yeah.
felt like it was a good topic because a lot of us we go through that. A lot of us go
Mhm.
through that, and I've been through that, and it's just sometimes you can just let your life just go by.
Yeah.
You look up, 10 years then went by, and you
Oh my
haven't
God.
done anything. You haven't done anything in your life.
Mhm. That's
You
true.
haven't done
That's so
anything.
true. Yeah, I've seen that with family members very close to me. I went through a lot of what you're saying, the fear early on, when I was around 18, and all through my career, I would make decisions that nobody else around me was making. And I would even have people close to me, family members, like, girl, you crazy. Why would you leave this job and go to that job? Why would you start a business? Why wouldn't you just keep doing whatever? All of that. I heard that for, almost a lot of decisions I made because nobody else was making those type of decisions. But when I look back, like you said, 15, 20 years go by, and then you look back and you see where you are, and then you look at the people who stayed stagnant. I look back now and I'm grateful that I was able to,
Mhm.
go ahead and make the decision, even though I was kind of being criticized for it, being told you crazy, and what's wrong with you? Why
Mhm.
would you do that? And I look back now, and then I
Mhm.
look at the people that's in the same position that they've always been in. It seemed like, or haven't made much progress. I would just be like, thank goodness I had, enough strength to do the things that I thought I should have been doing,
Now,
because
Melvin
time
in the chat
flies.
said something. I want your opinion on this. Melvin Pittman in the chat said, "I could be in a room full of people and still feel lonely." And that is so true because what would you have to say about that, De Silva?
Um, for me, I'm kind of an introvert, and so, for example, I don't have a bunch of friends, female friends. I didn't find, that was something that worked out for me early on because, like I said, a lot of decisions I made, other women that I knew didn't agree with. So my friend is my sister. My really friend is my sister, and one of my sisters, not all of them, one of them, and a cousin. So for me, that doesn't really bother me because I'm more of an introvert anyway. And so I think for some people it can, but for me, I don't think that will really affect me because I don't feel lonely in a room full of people. I just feel like I'm different. You know what I mean? To the
This
point where,
now, like, go ahead.
yeah, to the point where I kind of expect it because I always feel like I'm different from everybody else in most rooms that I'm in. So it doesn't bother me. But I had to learn to get past that. In my younger years when I was very young, it was something that it was almost like a lonely feeling. Then I had to understand that there's not a lot of people like me, and that was okay because it's when you feel like you're supposed to be like everybody else or you're the only one. I think that's when you kind of feel the loneliness. But when you figure out you're just different,
See,
from
like,
most people.
I'm the opposite. I'm a life of the party. I'm extroverted. Is that what is it called?
Mm-hmm.
Extrovert?
An extrovert,
I
yeah.
can be I can be an introvert, but I'm more of an
Mm-hmm.
extrovert. But I feel lonely too because I'm not happy with myself. See, a lot of
Mm.
times when we're lonely and we're set and things are
Mm-hmm.
going on, see, it starts with self. When you are
Yeah.
happy with yourself,
Mm-hmm.
you can find happiness no matter what.
Yeah. I do
Unless you're
believe in
in
that.
a unless you're in a relationship with someone. Now, if you're in a relationship, you have a spouse and you're still
Mm-hmm.
lonely, then there's a problem.
Mm-hmm.
There's
Mm-hmm.
another
Definitely.
added problem. That's a
Yeah.
whole nother layer. But a lot of times loneliness and a lot of that stuff, it starts with you.
Yeah. That's true.
That's just my opinion. I'm not an
I
expert
think
at
I think
this.
I think that is true. I
Hmm.
believe that, and of course, other people have opinions, but I do believe that. Yeah, I believe that
Hmm.
as well. Because I think even in a
Hmm.
relationship, even if that's not working out for you, you shouldn't feel lonely because you have yourself. I think a lot of times people have a false perception that you have to get into a relationship. I've heard women especially say, I need to feel complete and I need to get in a relationship so I can be complete. But you have to be complete
Exactly.
before you get into that relationship. Nobody can make you
Hello.
feel complete. You
Amen.
have to
Hello.
already be complete. You know what I
You
mean?
have to
And because a lot of times
say
you
it.
don't hear men talking like that. It be women a lot of times that's talking like that. And I think it goes
Right.
back a lot of times with the women to that church saying where, they talk about being a part of the man's rib as if, we're not born complete. You're born
Right.
complete. So,
Right.
yeah, I think you have to be complete before you get into a relationship. And like you said, if you okay with yourself, then you shouldn't feel lonely because you have yourself. Who knows you better than you, and who can love you better than you can love
And then
yourself?
and
Amen.
then another thing, you find yourself when you're caught in these relationships and you don't have the strength to get out, and you stay in it because you're afraid to be by yourself, you're afraid to be lonely, you're afraid that no one's going to come and pursue you. That's insecurity. That's low
Yeah.
self-esteem, because it's keeping you with that person because you don't want to be alone. You think you're not going to get nobody else. You think nobody else is going to love you, but you haven't even loved yourself. You haven't given it a chance. You know, you don't know
Mm-hmm.
what's out there. Once you start loving yourself, you're going to attract people. The aura about you is going to come out. When you're insecure and low self-esteem, there's an aura about you. You might
Yeah.
not see it, but people can feel your aura. They
Oh
can feel
yes.
it.
Oh yes.
And you
Yeah.
attract those things that are it. You attract it.
Sorry, guys.
If I'm saying that right.
Mhm.
What do you think, Silva? Oh, she went. Oh, it must be her phone thing. Melvin Pittman says that's a different understanding about the rib. I am agreeing with you, ladies. Gemini says, I am a quiet person, and sometimes people think I am snobby. I am just a shy, quiet person. Yeah, yeah.
Right.
People can they interpret you the way they want to interpret you. You might not be
Exactly.
coming off as that, but that's how they interpret you to be.
Exactly.
I don't know what happened to Silva.
Cause I'm a very quiet person.
Uh-huh. What are you saying?
I said I'm a very quiet person. I'm more to I'm a introvert, and I can get along with everybody, but I'm more so to myself most of the time.
I left you a message earlier. I want you to go into the private chat right here. This private chat where nobody can see it, and put your phone number in there, and then I will get it.
Okay,
Because
because
I
I
tried
tried.
to.
Hold
I
on.
tried. And I sent you my email address, but I guess you didn't see it. So there's a private chat that only I can see. Go in there and
Go
put
into.
your phone number in there for me, and I will
Okay.
write it down and
Okay.
delete it.
Okay.
Go into private before
Okay.
we get off.
Okay.
Oh, okay. Okay, Silver. I was like, where'd she go? I loved you on here. I loved you on here, honey. But yeah, but you understood what I was saying, right? The Silver? You understood exactly what I was saying, right? Can you hear me, Silver? What is she? I didn't look. Everybody didn't left me. I'm so I'm gonna continue on. I look up Sonia gone. Oh, there she go.
Uh,
But yeah, so okay. Did
I'm
you
about
put
to
it in
send
the
it now.
private chat?
I'm about to do it now.
Okay. Okay. But yeah, so you know, so you a person would stay in a relationship only because they're afraid. They're afraid to be by themselves. They think they're not going to get no one else. And then you find yourself stuck in this relationship that's not going nowhere because of your own personal feelings. So the moral to that is we need to get ourselves together. We need to find out, we need to start loving ourselves. We need to um we need to start loving ourselves. That's the
Hey
only way to
guys,
get out of
back.
that. Okay, Silva. How and you know, we have to find some kind of way to love ourselves.
Yeah, that's true. I think one of the things to help, for me, I meditate in the morning, and I have affirmations that I write down. Something that I do that
Mhm.
helps. Even, during this time with us being quarantined, I had to change some of my affirmations and, just do something different, write some different things down. Um, to make
Mhm.
myself feel better, because I'm more of a type of person, I'm used to going when I want to go. And so being
Mhm.
confined the way, even though I'm an introvert, I would like to go out when I feel like it, and do the things I need to do. So I haven't been able to get out and
Mhm.
advertise, my
Mhm.
business information and stuff. So I've had to write
Mhm.
affirmations down, and they really help. If you can write some things
Mhm.
down that will make you feel better, and meditate, only 5-10 minutes, just quiet yourself and sit in a quiet room with yourself, and with nothing on. It has helped me a lot.
Mhm. Now Gemini says, or they stay for the kids.
Oh yeah.
Or they stay for the kids. And that's true. That's true too.
Yeah.
People stay in for so many different reasons.
Mhm.
So many different reasons.
Yeah, I think
Um,
it's usually women do that more so than guys.
mhm. And then one SP said, I think insecure men, where is he? I think that insecure men are liability to the woman who they are with.
Oh yeah, I definitely agree with that. Mhm.
Mhm.
I really
That
do
is
with that.
true, isn't it?
Yeah, because the insecure man will hold you back, and
Oh
pull
yeah.
your self-esteem down, so you will feel like you
Oh
can't
yeah.
leave.
Oh
Yeah, I think
yeah.
that's a big thing.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah. And then next thing you know, we become co what is that?
Codependent.
Codependent.
Mm-hmm. That's true.
Codependent.
I read this
Codependent. That
article
happens.
last year where it says women, um, and I don't remember the percentage, but it was a big percentage, are the ones who you normally initiate divorce, but normally it's once the kids are grown.
Mhm.
And I believe that because I've seen that happen personally with some of the women in my family. When they did initiate the divorces, it was once the children had, become grown.
Mm.
And then
So
the
they
women were
did stay
good.
for the
They
mhm.
stayed for the kids. That's what I believe. They didn't say it, but that's what I believe. Because
Mhm.
as soon as the kids got grown and got out of the house, that is when they initiated, the divorces. And it's funny because my aunts, I look at them once they did, get divorced. They was like, I'm done. I'll date, but I'm not getting married again. I'm comfortable with myself. I don't have to be with anybody. And they're happy. Like my aunts, and hang out together and do what they want to do.
Mhm.
Go travel when they feel like
Mhm.
it. They can. They like, look, I can do what I want to do, come and go as I please, and I don't have to,
Mhm.
check in with nobody. And so I'm like, okay. So
So what about when a woman has kids and she gets with a man and he don't like the kids? He don't like her kids.
and she don't need to be there.
Exactly.
I don't think she need to be.
It's her it's just her system. She'll be back. She'll be back. It's just her system be acting up.
And I agree.
Yeah.
I agree with what she said because if I'm with somebody and they don't like my kids, I can't be with you.
Well, some women stay anyway. Some women stay anyway.
That's true too.
And I feel that when you sacrifice your kids like that and you stay in that situation in that situation, yeah, just keep coming back to the do it, no problem. When you stay in that situation, for the kids, I still think it still, to me personally, it falls back on insecurities. You know,
Exactly.
Yeah.
some women are just they. Another thing, some women can't be without a man. They have to have one. They cannot be with self. They jump in out of one into another, out of one into another. They
Hmm.
cannot. They don't know how to be with self.
Yeah. Yeah, I believe that.
I believe that too. Exactly.
That happens a lot
What are
too,
your
especially
thoughts?
with younger women. I think younger women really jump in and out of relationships fast.
They jump in and out.
Yeah.
They jump in and out, and they're never alone. It's like they never have time to grieve. They never have time to get themselves together. They never have time to think about things. They just out of one into another, out of one into another.
Mm-hmm.
And I actually know someone like that. And
What?
to me, she has a lot of issues. And I think that the reason why she does that is to not have to think about those issues, not have to think about them, not have to face them. So she
Yeah.
jumps in and out of different relationships.
Let me ask you a question. Do when she gets into the next relationship, is it usually with the same type of guy?
Absolutely.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that makes
Absolutely.
sense.
They might have some different type of issues. Like one might be an alcoholic, the other one might be a drug addict, the other one might
Yeah.
be they the habits might be different, but they still got habits.
Yeah.
Exactly.
I think that happens a lot. I think because she hasn't figured out who she is. It's like your spirit is calling a certain type of person because you are messed up. You get what I'm saying? So you getting the
Right.
same person, the same man, but in a different body. You
Right.
that, like you said, your aura is calling out to that same type of person that you're attracting. You bring that same energy to
Right.
you because she hasn't healed from the past relationship. So she's picking the same type of people.
Right. Right.
I've seen that happen with
And
women that I know.
yeah, me too. Now I can admit I do everybody have something about themselves that they don't like. Like I'm
Hmm.
really going through it with my weight. I put on a lot of weight. I was not this big a few years ago. And I do have some things going on, like at work and and finances. We all got some issues going on. So
Yeah.
food is my go-to. Food
Mhm.
is my comforter. Food is I emotionally eat. And
Mhm.
then I don't it's like my intentions are really good. Like I really want to start back exercising, but I just can't. I'm like stuck in this little lightweight depression,
Mm.
you know,
Yeah.
and I it's like I'm so upset over the weight gain, and I'm mad at myself for letting it happen. It's weird. I can't explain it. It's like I'm mad at myself and I want to do something about it, but I don't know. I can't find the words. I don't know what it is.
Yeah. I think if
I don't
the,
know.
the affirmations, they'll probably be good for you. I think if you write down some things that, say for instance, if you want to exercise or you want to lose some weight, I think if you write down, I'm going to lose this weight, I'm going to exercise. And I think eventually, if you keep saying that to yourself, and it takes time, if you make that, cut out a little time for yourself and say that to yourself every day, I think sometimes talking to yourself and putting it out, in the universe, a lot of times will change the direction you're going in, and
Yeah,
it'll
because
give
I'm
you a different
angry with
mindset.
I'm mad at myself. See, I need to get over this anger. Like, how could I let myself do this?
And
That's where I'm at right now. Like,
yes,
I'm angry.
you have to
Like,
forgive
how
yourself.
can I?
You have to. You can't hold that against yourself, because anger is like, even with yourself, is like anger that you hold against anybody else. it makes you stagnant. So you have to forgive yourself, and you can't change anything. You can't go back and change yourself from gaining weight. You can only change yourself now and to lose the weight. So you have to
So
forgive yourself and move on.
Jim and I was saying that I don't have the desire to put the work into it. I do. Well, wow, that's a damn good question.
Yeah, I think right now you don't. That's why I said the affirmation may be good, because it's your mindset. So once you change your mind, and tell yourself, I forget. I'm going to forgive myself for letting myself go down this road, and just
Damn, Jim and I put something in my woo. Jim and I just gave me some food for thought there. I never thought about I didn't have the desire. I thought I did have the desire.
yeah, I
But
think you
maybe I
want
don't
it.
have the desire.
Yeah.
That's kind of I'm tripping off of what she said because it's like I do have the wow, I don't know. Wow, she got me lost for words, and that's not easy to do because I can
Yeah.
talk, baby. That ain't easy to do. She really got me where I don't even know. I don't have the words for that one. That's kind of deep
Hmm.
for me.
Yeah, you're just stuck. We get stuck sometimes, and don't know how to
Yeah,
get. Don't know how. It's like quicksand. You don't. You're trying to get out, but you can't. You're just stuck in it, and
I
the more you wiggle, the more you feel like you're getting stuck. So
you.
you
Oh
have
my
to. I
God,
think.
that's exactly how I feel when it comes to this weight thing.
Yeah, I think it's just I really think if you try the affirmations and change, because one thing affirmations does, it doesn't need for anybody to be around but yourself. You put it in the
Uh huh.
universe. You talking to yourself. It's like another person talking to you. You speaking it out loud. That's what you should be doing, not just reading it, but speaking it out loud, and then your spirit
Mhm.
hears what you are saying to yourself,
Uh
and
huh.
eventually
Oh.
over time it gives you that. It's almost like another person, like almost you in therapy, but you the therapist to yourself. And so you feeding your mind and your spirit, you feeding it the things that it need by talking to yourself, and it'll kind of pull you out of
Mhm.
you know yeah, it'll pull you out of that stuck place that you tend to be in. I know, because it has helped me. And when I first heard it, I was like, what? I have to talk to myself. Sometimes when you
it,
do things, you're doing something different, it's like, and
I've
I
done
even
that
had,
too.
yeah, I've heard family members be like, who you talking to? I'm like, me. So, so, but I would try it. I mean, at this point, it definitely can't hurt anything.
Because I have done that.
Mhm.
And I still do that sometimes, talk to myself,
Mm-hmm.
speak positivity
Yep. Yep.
in the universe.
You you know what?
Yep.
You are right because I'm throwing it out in the universe, and I definitely believe in laws of attraction and what you put out there, you get back. I definitely
Yeah.
believe in that.
Mm-hmm. Yep. So when it doesn't it make sense that if you're angry with yourself, you constantly anger with yourself is like punishing yourself. How can you go further? How can you go forward and do something different if you are holding that anger against yourself?
Exactly.
Damn.
You can't.
Exactly.
It's like if I did something to you, we were friends, and you said I'm angry with you, and I'm like, well, I'm sorry. If you forgive me, I want us to be close again. You like, no, I'm pissed off. I'm still angry. I don't want to be friends with you. How could we go forward and continue to be friends if you're still angry with me?
Right.
It's the same thing with yourself. How are you going to go forward and do something better for yourself and start to exercise if you're constantly angry with yourself? You're not going to have the motivation to get up and exercise or
Exactly.
anything, because you're too
Exactly.
busy beating yourself up.
Oh my
And
God, I'm crying.
you
Oh,
cannot beat yourself
don't
up.
cry.
You cannot beat yourself up at all.
Oh my
Yeah,
God. I am the one that it's hard to get me to shut up. I'm always the one talking, but I needed this because I never looked at it that way.
yeah. I think we've
I
all been there for different reasons.
And you know what? I need to repeat what you said out loud to myself. How can I make these changes and move forward if I'm angry with myself? I can't move forward because I'm
Mm-hmm.
not past the anger.
Yep,
Exactly.
that's
And the
right.
analogy that you gave about the two friends, that is true.
Yeah, that is so
So
Hmm.
true.
that's what I'm self, basically.
Yep.
You have to speak positivity. Cause I used to be like that. Like my relationship, I'm like, is it my fault that some did I do something wrong? Like I was telling you
Mm-hmm.
about my husband. I'm like, did I do something wrong? And I used to feel like it was my fault, but in reality, it wasn't my fault. And I was holding guilt inside me, and I had to let that guilt go, that hurt go.
Mm-hmm. 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 Yep. That's the right thing to do.
Can you use that? Can you say that
I
analogy again for me one more time? I want to close my eyes when
oh,
you
with the
say
friends
that analogy. Yeah. Say it right now.
about the friends. Okay, so
Yeah.
you and I are friends. I did something to ruin our friendship, and you say you're angry with me, and then I come to you and apologize and say, I'm sorry. Please forgive me. I want to be friends with you again. And you say, no, I'm angry with you. I'm pissed off. I don't want to be friends with you anymore. But I'm constantly trying to be friends, but you can't forgive me. So if you can't forgive me, how do we move forward and get our friendship back? If you can't forgive me, we can't go forward. That ends our friendship. So the same thing for you. If you can't forgive yourself, then how can you go forward and change the situation if you can't forgive yourself?
Exactly.
Now, I have a question for you. And I'm going to give you my answer. And then
Okay.
I want you to give me your answer. Okay.
Okay.
So here's the question. I'm going to give you my thoughts. And then I want you to give me your thoughts. How do a person forgive themselves? Now, here's my answer. I need to accept what I did. I need to take responsibility that I did it. This is what happened. This is the results. And now that I have faced it and accepted it, now I can move forward.
Exactly.
So the question was, how do I or a person forgive themselves so they can move forward? I
Um
gave you my answer.
mhm. Same thing, for instance, I know, I haven't been taking care of myself, and I let myself get in this situation that I'm not happy with my weight on my body, and I'm making this choice today to forgive myself. And from this day forward, I'm going to incorporate a little bit of exercise, a little bit of affirmations, and telling myself, and as of today, I forgive me. And I'm gonna give you one better.
And
And
that's
when you forgive yourself, you go treat yourself.
uh-huh.
I've forgiven myself. Let me to start off forgiving myself. Let me go get some candles, run me myself a bubble bath. Put
Hey,
some music on, get in that tub, put some music on, put a do not
yeah,
uh-huh.
disturb, don't bother me on the door, sit in
Uh-huh.
that tub, turn the lights off, put
Uh-huh.
the candles on, and just love myself in the bubble bath and
Now,
give me some nice
yes,
lotion for when I get out.
even though we're talking about me right now, but what we're talking about, because I want everybody that's listening to be able to take something from this. Everybody that's listening could use this for whatever situation that they're going through.
Mm-hmm.
Whatever it is that you're angry with about yourself, whether it's lying or cheating or drinking or smoking or whatever it is that you've done that you're
Mm-hmm.
angry with yourself for, and you feeling stuck and you feeling like, you know, you have nowhere to turn, they can use this what you're saying. They can use this
Absolutely.
too, right? Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Absolutely.
Yeah.
And I think that music
Uh-huh.
is key. Because remember back in the day, it wasn't the, ratchet music they got now. You had that music that you heard and it just fed your soul. One of the people I like listening
Yes.
to, old school, Peabo Bryson, Jeffrey
Yes.
Osborne,
Wheel down and
Luther. Yes,
Oh yeah.
yes. Put on some music and light a candle and turn that light off and get that good bubble bath that smell good. We put
that's
it in
what
the
I do
tub
now.
and you just it'll take your mind somewhere else. You'll forget all about you. Be like, look, I'm so relaxed, and I think it could be used in any situation. I think a lot of times we're held
Mm-hmm.
back because we don't forgive ourselves for things, choices that we've made. But everybody make bad decisions. It's not just you. Everybody
We're
makes bad
human.
decisions. It's a part of life.
Oh yeah.
Mm-hmm.
It's a
I
Oh
do
part of
that.
yeah.
life.
I take a bubble bath, listen to music now,
Mm-hmm.
just to relax my mind.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's one of the things that I was talking to my niece this morning, and we was talking about being home during this time, and she said, one of the things that she appreciates about being home is she gets to spend more time with her daughter and her mother, her family, being in the
Oh
house with
yes.
them. Because normally during this time you be ripping and running. Now everybody's forced to be home, and I know some people feel like I don't want to be in the house with these people, but for those of us who are so busy, it's forced you to slow
Mm-hmm.
down and to
Oh
spend
yeah.
quality
Right.
time with your family. So
Yes.
Right.
yeah, something that you got family home. Because I tell my family in a minute, look, I'm great. Go take a bath. Don't come knocking on this door.
Yes.
Leave me alone. I need some time to myself.
And that's what I tell
Right.
my daughter. That's what I tell my
Yeah,
daughter.
yeah.
Mama
You have
finna
to
take a
let them know.
bath. I'll see when I
Hmm.
get out the tub.
Yeah, don't come bother me. Sometimes I would be in there so long. My daughter will come knock on the door. My husband be like, "You all right? You fall asleep?" No, I'm good. Because I just be in there so long. I
Mm-hmm.
forget I'm in there that long. But I think
Mm-hmm.
that situation, like you said, Tracy, it could be for any reason. It doesn't have to be for one specific thing. But you
Mm-hmm.
just feel like sometimes we're just too hard on ourselves.
We
Exactly.
We're
are.
too
Yeah.
hard.
We are.
We're not robots.
We are.
We're humans, and we're going to make mistakes along the way. That's how you learn in life. You're
Oh
just too
yeah.
hard
Yeah.
on yourself sometimes. So I
And
think
see,
you've
the
been hard on
wise
yourself.
person will learn from their mistake. A fool will ignore it.
Yeah,
Right.
that's right. That's right.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, we all make mistakes and we all make choices and the worst thing to do is make a decision in haste. Make a
Mm-hmm.
decision when you're emotionally, you know, charged. It's always
Yep.
good to take a deep breath. But we all been there. We all made bad choices. We all made mistakes. We've all done things that we regret. We all have, but it's how you deal with it. It's how you
Yeah.
work through it. Is
Yes.
the real thing. You know,
Mm-hmm. Yep.
we all go
And
through
what have you
tests.
learned from it?
Exactly.
Yeah. What
Exactly.
have you learned from? It's a thing. What they used to do at this corporation I was at? Lessons learned. And
Uh
I think a
huh.
lot of times if we do that in life, when we make mistakes, if we just sit and think about the lessons you learn from that, a lot of times if you think
Mhm.
like how corporations and businesses think, you apply to your home life, you'll find yourself making better decisions. So I think that's true.
Vernell says, "Women, I'm going to tell you always take 10 minutes in the morning and 10 minutes at night for yourself, because if mama ain't right or a woman ain't right, she's not good to nobody."
Yes.
Amen.
Say
Yes,
that,
Amen.
Vernell.
Vernell.
Yes, girl. That is so
Yes.
And
true.
Gemini
Hmm.
and Gemini says, right, I am beautiful, I am worthy, I am going to get healthy, I'm going to rock a thong soon.
Okay,
Amen.
Gemini.
That
Okay.
I was expecting to read that on a sticky note and put it on your bathroom
I
window.
know that's right, Gemini. Uh-huh.
Girl, you know they
Amen.
make thongs for they make plus size thongs now. The thong thing ain't no issue.
It,
You could, honey, Lane Bryant makes songs, so
Don't you see all these women out here
I just
getting
had to
these
throw that in
um
there, Gemini. I'm just being funny.
don't you see all these women?
Would you
No,
say,
you see all these women out here trying to get all this behind and stuff. They trying to get
Mm-hmm.
some back there. So
I'm trying
why
I'm
not
trying to
make
get
you for
rid
the
of some of
plus
mine.
size? Why not?
I'm
Right.
trying to get rid of some of mine. Vernell
Yeah.
says, Vernell says, that is the truth. A wise man will learn from their mistakes, but a full belly will always want that, will always want that, will always want that. It is in Proverbs chapter 13.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
That is
Exactly.
so true. Everybody going to put all these, getting this plastic surgery and doing all this stuff and this, you did make me laugh, Jim. Gemini, you did make me laugh. But I'm trying to get rid of some of this stuff because I want to be healthy and I want to be
Yeah.
able to walk and not get tired and I want, because I'm in my 50s. I want to be able to, live a little longer.
Yeah.
So,
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. They have, do you have cable?
yes.
So on demand. Well, hold on. Is it cable?
Uh-huh.
No, on YouTube. If you go, if you have, I don't know if you have a smart TV, and
I
I
do.
think they might have on demand too. Okay, so if you go on your smart TV on YouTube, it's a lady called Leslie Samsung, and she does a
Yes, I be
walking
watching
video,
her.
and it's very. She
Really?
has, yeah, she has
Yes.
some that's more advanced, where she's, you do a little running and walking, but to start
And
off, she has
weights.
walking 2 miles to 5 miles, and you can walk with her, and it's not easy. You get a little winded at, when you first start doing it, but it's
What is
very
it,
good for
Leslie?
you.
What? Samsung?
Samsung, yep,
Yes, I
Samsung,
Oh,
watch her too.
yep. And you can pull her up and do it right in the comfort of your own home, and then when it gets warm outside, if you wanted to go outside, you can put her on your
Gemini, will
phone
you type
and
that
just
in
listen
the
to
chat
her.
for me?
Leslie
Uh-huh.
Samsung. It's S A
Yeah.
M. I think Sung. Leslie is her
Okay,
first
I
name.
had it right. Never mind,
Yeah.
Gemini. I got it right. Look,
Mm-hmm.
look, I'm making her a 1 day mod. Lord have mercy. Thank you,
She has
Gemini.
tons of videos out there. She's been doing it
Uh
for
huh.
years. I think Leslie probably is about maybe 60 or so now, but she doesn't look like it. She's very, very
Sure
good.
don't. She sure don't.
Oh,
She's
really?
very good. She's been
Cause I
doing it for
like
what,
one of the
30, 20
exercises.
some 30 years.
One exercise
Huh?
that she do is with the little weights,
Uh huh.
Mm-hmm.
and I love that. And then walking in place, and then use a stepper.
Yeah. Yeah. Yep. She has
Oh, I'm gonna
some
have to check her out.
yeah, she has the from the intermediate to the advanced. And you don't have to, because you can do it in your own home, or like I
Uh
said,
huh.
if you later on, if you decide to go outside, you can put it right on your phone and just walk, listen and just walk. It's really good. It's not anything that's, really going to be hard on your joints or anything like that to start off with. It's a
Yes, it's
really
more.
good
Okay.
It's easy. Her exercise is very simple and easy.
yeah.
I'm
Yeah,
gonna
it's
have to
really
look
good.
her up. I'm gonna
Yeah,
have to
and
look
it's
her up.
free. You can, she have a lot of different choices you can choose from. So I think it's really
Uh
good.
huh.
And I used back in the
Hmm.
day, I used to buy videotapes and all that. But when I found her, I was like, oh, I'm not buying not another tape. Mm-mm. Nope, not buying.
Okay.
Not when there another one. Nope.
Cause
Hmm.
I exercise with her too in the morning.
Yeah. And if you do her, it's funny because if you do her within 2 weeks, if even if you do it like 3 days a week, you will start to feel better and you'll start to see a difference really quickly. You'll be amazed how just walking, she speed
Yes.
up the
Hmm.
walking a little bit, then she slows it down and she speeds it back up. But it really is
Hmm.
effective. And you wouldn't think that you would get results so fast because, it's just walking. But the way she does it, and she's been doing it so long, she knows exactly what to do so that you can start seeing results and feeling better. right away.
Mm-hmm.
I
Yeah, won't
love
cost
it.
you a thing.
I love it.
Yep.
I'm gonna have to give her a try. I'm definitely. I mean, I really got something. I was bringing something to y'all and got something. Thank you, Jesus. You know, it's
Same.
just it always works out so good because I didn't even. I mean, I knew I was mad at myself, but I didn't know that that was holding me back.
Yeah.
Woo! What a revelation, boy! It feels good when you get some answers to some things that's been bothering you and you didn't even know, when you find out some things that you didn't know. I
Hmm.
don't even think I'm saying that right.
Yeah, it's like you're searching for
I-
answers, and then all of a sudden you get the answers. You don't know why at first, but then those answers
and I
come to
wasn't
you.
even expecting it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, that is a good feeling because it's like that.
Hmm.
Finally, my questions was answers. Like I've been trying to figure this out all this time, and all of a sudden, when you least expect it, you get those answers.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I've been there.
Hmm. And I wasn't even expecting it. You know, I
Yeah,
wasn't.
pleasant
I
surprise.
it
That's what
was.
that is.
It just feels
Hmm.
good because sometimes you just never know what God has for you, what He wants to. He
Yeah.
some He uses people as vessels, to and He used people. You know what I mean?
Hmm.
He works
Exactly.
through people.
Yeah, he does.
Hmm.
He absolutely does.
And we don't know why, when, or where, and what
Hmm.
sometimes, but eventually it's revealed to us.
Oh
Hmm.
It's
yes.
revealed to us eventually.
Yeah,
It
it
really
is.
is.
Yeah, I think as humans, we all supposed to be connected, and I think that's one of our purposes is
Hmm.
to help each other by sharing our stories.
Oh
And
yes.
whatever we can do to try to help, we should be helping each other. Because just like everything else, we're all connected. Just like we're connected to the earth, you don't take care of it. Things happen, earthquakes and things
Hmm.
happen. So I think we're connected to each other and to the earth,
Hmm.
here that we live on.
Hmm.
So
Yeah.
you get your answers sometimes from other people when you least expect it.
Yeah. Yeah.
That is so true.
That and you least expect it. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
'Cause I kept trying to figure this thing out here, you know. But she dropped the link. Gemini dropped the link for that. If anybody in the chat want to check out the it's called Walk at Home
Mm-hmm.
Media. Walk at Home Media. Yeah. She dropped the chat in here.
Good.
Okay. Did you want me to Okay. Hold on. Okay. Thank you. All done. Yeah, I had to mod her for her to do that.
Oh, okay.
There we go. Yeah.
I can't see the chat. Can you see the chat, Sonya?
Mm-mm.
Oh, okay. I don't think we can
I
see it because
think
we're on the
when you're
live
up
stream.
there, you can't see. Yeah,
Yeah.
I think when you're on the panel, you can't see it. That's
Okay.
why I usually I only got 3 mods because I don't have that many people in my chat. But I like to
Mm-hmm.
have a mod. I like to have one of my mods in the chat, if in here. Sonia right now is the only one that's a mod right now. I only got 2 other people, but they're not in. Yeah, I had to use Gemini tonight. Thank you, Gemini. What a sweetheart.
Mm-hmm.
What a sweetheart. She's been welcoming people in. And yeah, I had that on my mind about people, being stagnated and feeling stuck. And and I was talking about something else, and then my situation came up.
Amen.
I didn't mean for that to happen. Thank you so much, De Silva. Am I
Yeah.
pronouncing your name correct?
Day Silver.
Day Silva.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Yeah, ooh, that's another one of my pet peeves. I hate getting names wrong. I
People
do.
always get that name mixed up. So
I hate getting names wrong. It's like I don't know. I just because the type of work I do, and I hear people say, "Hey, you didn't pronounce my name right." Well, you know I'm close. You just gonna sit there and not come and miss your appointment because I didn't say your name right. Oh my God! You know I'm close to it. You know it. You know what it sounds like. Gee whiz! People get so Well, I ain't gonna start talking about work because then I'm gonna be irritated. Then I'm gonna want some glass of wine. Woo! You know, girl. So how you guys doing? What kind of work do you do this day, Silva? You said you have your own business.
yeah, I have well, I had just started a business back in January, so I decided to go live. I was starting for my family because I've been in a private company, but before then, I mean after then I decided to start this business because a lot of my family members have diabetes and health issues, and then Corona happened, so I had to fast forward and get everything out there. So I have products that I only have two out online now, supplements, elderberry and sea moss plus that I'm selling for. Started the business to
I
sell
got
for this
some
virus
sea
thing.
moss.
Yeah, that I'm for the
I have
virus,
some.
and I'm trying. I have quite a few
Wow.
of them. I'm trying to put out on my webpage quickly, but because everything that's going on, it's hard for me to get my other products in. So those the only
What's your
two I was.
web, Gemini? Can you
It
put her
is
web page in the chat?
it is HTT
Hold, hold
PS.
on. Hold on. I gotta. Are you still in, Gemini? Put a one in the chat if you're still here. Oh, I guess she's gone. Put a one in the chat if you're still here. Oh, she's not. Sonia, can you jump off the panel and go mod for me?
Yes.
Oh no, she's still here. If Silver has another device, can she look at chat on that one?
Hold on, let me go downstairs to my computer. I'm on my phone, so hold on for just a second, and then I'll put it in chat.
Oh, that's a good idea, Gemini. See, what would I do without you, Gemini? What
He's
would I
on the
do
business
without
shit.
Gemini? Lord. Sonia, you fired. You supposed to be
What?
my mind. You
Stop!
supposed to
I
be
know
my
I'm fire.
I love you too. I love you too.
So you say I'm busy tonight. I'm on the panel tonight.
Yeah, she want
Amen.
to be on the panel. And she know I only got three mods because I don't have a lot of people in here. So that means she's
Oh,
the only mod I got right now. She's trying to be on the panel. She ain't trying to
yeah.
work.
She
Yes,
like
I
I'm trying to get my business in too. Get my
am.
wordsmith in.
Amen.
Yeah, she's trying to, girl. Okay, Gemini, she's gonna use her cell phone and type it in. I was just talking about her being able to see chat while on StreamYard. Oh, that's what she meant.
What she
She was
mean?
asking, could you,
Oh no, I
could
can't
you,
see the I can't see the chat on the StreamYard. Is that what she asking?
on your, on your cell phone, can you see the chat? Because I got
No.
my cell phone right here.
I can't see it while I'm on because I'm on my cell phone, so I can't see the chat. So I'm logging in from my computer.
Oh, okay. Well, Gemini's gonna type in your oh, I got to
Hold on, I'm getting ready to get in
Gemini's
there.
gonna put your link in the oh, I got to mod her again. I'm so say what your website is so she can type it in.
Oh, okay. Hold on. Let me see. If I think I'm in there, so I might be able to type it. Let me see if it'll let me. I had to go get on my other computer. I'm on my phone,
Well,
so I
just say
went.
it so she can type
Oh,
it in.
okay.
Just
It's
say it.
it's HTTPS colon backslash was that semicolon backslash my ancestors healing.com.
Well, she probably don't need the backslash and all that. She just needs the name of your website.
My ancestors healing.com.
My ancestors what?
Healing.
Okay, Gemini, my ancestors healing.com.
Mm-hmm. Is it national?
She's typing it in. My ancestors healing.com.
Mm-hmm.
Hmm. Oh, well, thank you so much for dropping by to give me a thumbs up. Cr- Chris G or Cries G, thank you so much. Thank you so much. Welcome in. We're talking about self love and self care and
I'm
stuff
gonna
like that.
Tracy, I'm
She
gonna come
already
out in a
dropped it.
minute, and so I can drop the
Okay.
links. If for some reason it's
She
not
already
lighting
dropped
up,
it. She
yeah.
dropped it. She dropped the
Okay.
website already.
Okay. Will they be able to get it from there?
MyAncestersHealing.com.
Yeah, you have to type it all together in order to get to it.
Yeah, just type it all together. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, she got it. Gemini, yeah, it's
Yep,
all
I see it.
together.
Yeah, I see it.
Uh-huh. She'll redo it. Yeah. And we're just talking about oh yeah, she typed it in. Oh, well, you know Gemini? Thank you for coming by. Yeah, myancestershealing.com. I'm gonna check that out because I do have some fresh sea moss, but I don't know how to um fix it.
Yeah, if you guys have it, if you already have CMOS, I would suggest anybody that has it take it, because it's very helpful. I had an uncle who was losing his taste, and that was one of the facts they said of the corona, and he was taking the CMOS,
Hmm.
and I had took him his elderberry. I had to take it to his home, and I took it to him. My aunt, he lives with my aunt. My aunt came out in her mask and everything because I said I'm not going in there, and so they came out to the car. I left it at their car and came out to the car and got it. And within 2 days, he said he had his taste back because he had lost his taste and sense of smell. And so, we was a little worried about him, because we keep finding out there other things that people are starting to symptoms they're
Mhm.
starting to have. And so
Mhm.
because he's never been sick, he was never the type to get sick. And so, he was
Mhm.
really scared and afraid. We had been telling him because everybody else in the family had been taking it. And we had been saying, like, I'm not taking it. I don't want, he is older. So I'm not taking nothing. Don't give me nothing. But when that happened, he was like, I need you to bring, But my aunt had started, she had hers. So she had started giving him hers. And then, I had went and took more down there to them so he could double up. And within a few days, he was okay. He hasn't had a problem. It's been like a week now. So he's been fine.
Oh,
So,
Amen.
yeah, for anybody,
Gemini got thrown into the mod position today. Thank you, Gemini, for helping. I'll take you
yeah,
off
thank
at
you,
the end if you
Gemini.
want me to. A girl, I'm so glad she came in here today. She
She
sure know
modding
what she
and
doing
talking.
because I don't know what I'm doing. I'm just new. Girl, Gemini came in here and did that thing.
Mm-hmm. Does
She
Gemini have a
did
channel?
the thing. You're fired, Sonia.
Nuh-uh.
Gemini, do
No,
you
Uh-uh.
have a
you're not.
channel?
No, you're not. But Gemini, oh my gosh, she was a sure lifesaver. Let me know if you want me to take you off, Gemini, because child, she got thrown into it today.
Does she have her own channel?
No, she's a supporter of um, this lady named Ask April.
Oh,
She's
okay.
pretty big. I met her over there, but she's been supporting me. I met her in her chat, and
Okay.
she's been supporting me. But I never done this kind of live stream before. Still
Okay.
learning. I'm still learning too.
This was good
That's
that y'all
another thing
doing
I was.
more of these.
I am, but I want to talk to you guys about. I was really upset today because someone has actually just stole my whole concept, the whole way I do my videos and everything, and it just really made me feel away.
Mm-hmm. Mm.
I just it's really making. Uh, Never mind. I I just feel like people need to find their own niche and find out who they are. I mean,
Yeah.
and it kind of made me feel a way that someone totally copied
Yeah.
uh, of everything I do, the way I do it,
Mm-hmm.
everything.
That's
It's like I
crazy.
work hard for my brand. I work hard for my car chronicles. I work hard for what I do,
Yeah.
and and to be imitated just it bothers me.
Wow.
Well, that happens a lot on, YouTube. So, but they can't be you. So that's okay. They can't, they cannot be you. They can't totally
Right,
imitate you. They can't totally imitate you because they're not you.
right. That's true.
But that does
Oh,
happen a
Jim,
lot
like
on YouTube.
Jim. Oh, she is the bomb. She
Thanks,
put the whole thing
Gemini.
in the
I
eight
see. She got that thing lit up.
girl.
Thank you,
She
girl.
put the whole thing in there.
Yes, she did. Yes, she did.
So now that's in there permanently. So I'm gonna go on here and
Let me click it and see if it goes to it. She asked. Yeah, that's
okay,
right. As soon as you click it, it goes
okay,
straight to it.
yeah,
She is on it. Mm-hmm.
girl, she's good. I
Mm-hmm.
know. And see, the channel that I met her on, it gets way more views than I do. And
Mm-hmm.
Gemini's like quick to delete the bad comments.
Yeah.
She's quick to. I mean, she's quick. Yeah, she's good. And see, I only got. I don't. I may hold 10 at a time because I'm still kind of growing. So I
Mm-hmm.
only need a couple of miles. I don't need that many.
Yeah. Yeah, that's the thing. Once you start growing, I haven't done a lot of lives on mine. and I'm not even sure if I want to. So I don't know. It can be,
Now,
something else.
it took me a while. It took me a while because I was feeling a way today because it's a new it's a fairly new channel, and it just kind of made me feel a way that everything I do is totally, it's like there's no authentic. You have to be authentic when you're doing your own channel. You have to bring yourself to your channel. You have to be authentic, and
Yeah,
doing something exactly what a person does is not being authentic.
yeah,
You have to be authentic. You have to stand out. You have to find your own niche. You have to
yeah,
find who you are, your own vision.
yeah.
I
Unfortunately, on
know sometimes
YouTube,
I know sometimes we might share a topic or something like that, but your whole concept, your whole setup should be something that you have created. You have to be
Right.
creative. You have to have you have to be creative.
Exactly.
You have to have creativity.
mm-hmm.
Mhm.
You have you have to have creativity. You just
Yeah.
do.
YouTube is a different it's a different beast of its own. Some of the things that go on, can be really strange compared to real life. A lot of things you see on YouTube, I haven't seen in real life. So it takes a lot of getting adjusted to, seeing how people operate on here. Sometimes it can be real disturbing. It's very, very disturbing.
Yeah. Yeah.
Behind their computer screen saying all kinds of craziness and, doing
Yeah.
all kinds of craziness.
Yeah.
It's so weird.
And I'm, me being older, I'm not really used to social media. My daughter said, "Mom, be flat." You know, she said, and
Yeah,
stepping your game up and keep doing different stuff because that's just what people do. They
yeah,
take your ideas, they steal your ideas, they see you doing something, they go do it. They see you say something, they go say it. They
yeah,
take your ideas, they take your, they just, that's just how it is.
yeah. That's
Mhm.
On clicking a few,
yeah.
huh? Yeah.
That is very true. She is right.
Hello. I love me some Gemini. She always come up with, say just what I be thinking. Tracy, it's okay that that person doesn't have your personality.
Yep.
Amen.
Yep.
It's okay. They don't have my personality. They're not me. You know.
Exactly. Exactly.
Thank you, Gemini. I
Hmm.
see your message.
Yep.
Yeah, that is very true. That's why I said they're not you. You one of a kind. They
Hmm.
are not you. And I
Exactly.
Hmm. Hmm.
think people attract their own people,
Uh-huh.
because they could do the exact thing of what you're doing, and they will probably attract a different set of people than the people that you would attract.
Exactly.
Uh-huh.
That's true.
Oh, wait a minute. Say that again.
I said I think people attract their own set of people. They could do exactly what you're doing, imitate you exactly, but would attract a different group of people than the people that you attract to your channel.
Oh, uh, that makes sense.
So I know it could be irritating, but I wouldn't worry about it. They're not you.
Exactly.
Yeah, that's true. I guess I just never seen that happen before, like right in front of my eyes.
I've seen it. I've seen it on YouTube.
Now
Yep.
you have a channel. Are you
Yeah, I have a channel.
under S? Are you
I'm
under
under
SU?
they silver. The
I see a SUH.
SUH. Mm-mm. It's
Gemini,
like a
will you put her? I don't see it.
it's more celebrity along
Oh,
celebrity gossip and just news type of thing.
are you SUHANNA? De
Mm-mm.
Silva?
It's they silver it's just like that. They silver. That's the channel name.
Oh, I spelled it wrong. Hold on. I got it. Oh, here you go. I just hugged you.
Oh, thank you.
Uh-huh. There you go. We've got to help one another. I hope you hug me. Are you
I've
on?
been
Are you
look. I've been seeing your Yeah, I've commented on a few videos when you first started in the car. And I try to get on the
But have
videos
you?
and
But have you hit that subscribe button and hit
yeah,
that
I'm
bell
subscribed. That's look. That's how I know you
to
was
be
on tonight.
notified when your
That's
girl upload another
yes.
video?
I've been subscribed to you. That's how you showed in my recommendation tonight. That's how I knew you was online. Because normally, I don't get on this late, and so that's how I knew you was online.
Uh-huh.
I had opened my phone up just to, just to
Uh-huh.
see for a minute. I was like, I got a little bit of food in
Uh-huh.
my. Let me open my phone, and I saw you in my recommendation. And hold on, in my recommendation. Yeah. Let me see
Oh yeah,
YouTube because I know
Gemini.
YouTube.
Uh-huh.
Because I know YouTube been doing this thing too, where even though you may be subscribed to somebody, the bell don't be going off or notify you. Yeah, I'm still subscribed to you. Yep.
Okay, boo.
Yes, I saw you was when you first got in that car. I was like, oh, I'm hungry.
Girl, and
And
you
you
know
know
what?
what?
You know what really hurt me is that someone started, oh, anyway, I'm leaving it alone.
I was right when you started. I had tried to do a mukbang, and what I had found out was I couldn't do it. And one of the reasons why I can't do it because, for one, I eat all kinds of times of the day. And then sometimes I'll just have a tea or something. And my daughter was like, Mom, you got to get more food than that. What is so I was like, you know what? If I got to eat more food than this, I can't do this. Like I just cannot. Because, I had went and got I think it was some Popeye's chicken, and my niece she cooks dinners, and she had cooked the dinner, and I had ate some of the food like I normally do. I would eat a little bit and then leave, food for later on. My daughter was like, that video, you can't be doing that. It's like, I can't do this, Mom.
Right.
I had even sent a message to Be Love, and I was like, how are you eating all this food that you're eating and not
Right.
gaining weight? And she responded to
Not
me. She was
gaining
like,
nothing.
she only eats once a day. She says she only eats once a day, and that's how she can eat like that, and she doesn't gain any
That-
weight.
yeah, yeah,
Because I was curious.
yeah.
I was like, I can't be eating all that food.
I can't either. I can't be eating all that food. That's just too much. You know what I mean? It's just
Yeah.
not good for you. It's too much. But
Hmm.
seafood, see, it's what she's eating though. See, seafood is really just it's protein.
Yeah,
You
and
know what
I
I mean?
can't eat seafood. That's the other thing. I'm allergic to seafood, so I couldn't, So if I was
Oh,
eating, it would have had to be really, heavy food because I know with the seafood it's a little different. She eats a lot of seafood, and I can't eat any seafood except for fish.
okay. Look at you.
Yep.
Nothing shocked me on. Yeah, you're right, Gemini. I'm telling you. Man, I'm telling you. Well,
Yeah,
I'm
we
not
are.
gonna keep you guys. I'm not gonna keep you guys any longer. I want to thank each and every one of you guys for coming in. And Gemini, you did that
Thank
thing,
you.
girl.
Yes,
Yes,
she
she
did. Thank
did,
you,
Gemini.
Gemini.
She did have surgery. Yeah, she did.
Yes,
No,
she did.
no, she didn't have weight loss. No, it wasn't weight loss. I
She
think she
had
just had,
reconstructive surgery, like to take off
yeah,
skin,
like a
loose
tummy
skin and
tuck or
stuff.
something.
Yeah, a body.
Yeah,
What is that thing
yeah,
called? Uh, is it a body
like a
tuck or
body
something?
lift or something. Yeah,
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Cause she had a little bit
yeah.
at a time. She
Uh
sure
huh.
did.
Yeah, it wasn't weight loss though. Nuh-uh, no. So she wasn't that big to have weight loss surgery anyway.
No, she had lost. I
She
think
just
she
got,
had lost weight on her own.
yeah, she just
So
got a little tummy tuck or whatever.
yeah, and I think she had her,
Yeah,
her arms done. Because she had
yeah.
skin on her arms. But yeah, that's what it was.
Thank you again, you guys. I'm gonna go ahead and let you
Okay.
go. I'm gonna go get me some tea because my voice, my throat is kind of scratchy, but I
Okay.
really got something out of this chat today. I am so happy. I
Me
hope all
too.
you guys got something out of it too.
I
I
did.
am going away with something. I got something out of it.
Yeah. Well,
So
thank you guys. You have a good night and take care of yourselves.
I'll see you guys again.
Okay. Bye bye.
Take care. Thank you again, Gemini.